Hi, I'm Mike from Become a Better Guitar Player, and today I'm going to show you how to play Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. It's actually by Randy Rhoads, who's the guitar player. He was a very, very classically trained guitar player, so it's not an easy song, but if you take your time and work on it, a beginner could learn this song. I think so, but it's at a galloping pace. It's a pretty quick song, but I think anybody who really wants to play it can play it. This was a request from somebody. They wanted to hear this, so if you want to learn it, that's great. Take your time and practice and learn the whole song. All right. So if this helps you out, like and subscribe to my channel, and if there's anything you'd want to learn, leave it in the comments and I'll make a lesson for it. All right, so let's get started. Okay, to start with the song, there's more to it than that's what everybody remembers, but it starts out like this. So the first chord is going to be this G flat here. So you're going to have your first finger on the E string on the second fret. Your third finger is going to be on the fourth fret of the A. Your fourth finger is going to be down here on the fourth fret of the D string. From there, it's going to go into, that's going to be an A chord. And you just need to lay your finger across the D and the G, and then hit that open A. You want to mute this with your right hand. Then you E, you move it up one string. Then you hit these three strings. Then back to that G flat. From there, you're going to hit this D chord. It's going to be the 5th fret on the A, 7th fret on the D and the G. Then back to the E. Okay, goes. And then that's when that part comes in. So to do that, you're going to mute the top strings with your right hand here, okay? So it's going to be 2nd fret on the E string, and then the 4th and 5th fret on the A string. You're going to go. Second fret on the A string, A, then open A, four, 5 on the E. Second, open, 4th fret on the E, open. So after 4 times, you're gonna go to the D into the E chord. That's going to be on the 5th fret on the A string, 7th fret on the D, 7th fret on the G, and then you're gonna do move it up to the 7th fret. Then it comes to the verse chord progression, which is. So there's a lot of riffing going on in the song. Randy Rhoads was a very, very fast player, but this is the chord progression that he's playing behind those riffs. And as a beginner player, I wouldn't I wouldn't try to learn those riffs necessarily. So they're gonna hit this open A string here, and the first chord is going to be the 7th fret on the D, 6th fret on the G string. And the next one is going to be 6th fret on the D string, 4th fret on the G string, 5th fret on the B string. Then you take that chord and you slide it back 2 frets to where you're on the 4, 2, and 3. And then it ends on an A, where you're just going to bar across the 2nd fret and you're going to hit that open A string. A few times he does that. He does. But as a beginner, I wouldn't think anybody would worry about that. I think the chord progression is a very fast pace here. So it does that 4 times. Then it does this. That is this G flat chord here. You hit it and you lift up your first finger so you get an open E in there. You go. A, D, A, E, A, E, G flat. So it goes. So the next part is you're going to go to that G flat. You're going to go. G flat with that open E string. 2nd, 4th on the E, and then an A chord. 4, 2, open an E chord. Then you do it again, except you go. E, D, E. go back into that original verse. Does that progression twice, and then it goes. So it just goes. You hit that G flat and you just slide backwards with it. A, E. And from there it goes into the solo, which I'm not going to get into. It's a very complicated solo, but during the solo, the rhythm guitar is doing it does that 4 times during the solo, and that is going to be this G flat chord with that open E string, and it moves up to the 4th fret, and then from the 4th fret it goes to that D chord, and that goes to the 4th fret, then it goes to the 2nd fret, then it goes A, E, back to the 2nd fret for the G flat. From there, it goes back into the original intro that goes. So that is basically the chord progression for that song. There's a tremendous amount of lead work going on. Randy Rhoads was a very fast, colorful player. He was a classically trained musician, and he had lots of harmonic minor scales and complicated stuff. I don't like transcribing stuff like that for people because there's always somebody that can do it better than me online, and I still wouldn't sound like Randy Rhoads. The guy was amazing. So, but that's the chord progression, and I think it's pretty doable by a beginner if you're patient. Take your time, learn a part once a week, move on to the next part of the next week, and after a while you'll have the entire chord progression down, and it would sound really neat. So if this helped you out, I hope it did. Subscribe to my channel, and if there's any other songs you'd like to hear, put it in the comments section, and we'll see what we can do. All right, so thank you and have a good day.